What's going on, everybody? We are live in action playing Madden NFL 24 live right now on my YouTube account. So go like, subscribe, and favorite. And it's 11:43, so I'm gonna play only like 2 games. And here we go. Let's do this. Denver Broncos. Upgrade players. Bruce Sanders. Alright, here we go. Set goals.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also
Win the Super Bowl. Alright, here we go. Madden NFL 24.
it's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC West. It's the Raiders and the Broncos, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that went over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's another typical season for Jimmy G last year. When he was out there, he was excellent, leading the 49ers to 7 wins and throwing 4 times as many touchdowns as interceptions. Then the injury bug bit again. But Las Vegas, they're counting on him being able to do the exact same thing they saw in San Francisco, but avoiding injury while doing so.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Face mask. Defense.
Damn it.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And shutting him off that open field. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
Hold on. Let me fix my camera. No, I don't want to just put it right. Alright, there we go, guys.
Garoppolo now. And this one is going to be
incomplete.
Too far out.
It's 3rd down and 6.
This, of course, is an intriguing week 1 opener. On one sideline, you've got Josh McDaniels, Raiders head coach. But remember, back in Denver, where he was the head man in 2009 and 2010 as well. And on the other sideline, Sean Payton making his debut as head coach of the Broncos.
To established coaches, both of them made their bones on the offensive side of the ball. And Sean Payton won a Super Bowl as the head coach of the Saints. This is going to be fun to see them match wits.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Well, the Broncos offense gets set to go to work, and at the helm in his second season wearing orange and blue, Russell Wilson.
And I think that even after a decade in the NFL, he doesn't get enough credit for not just his consistency, but his brilliant play and leadership as well.
Oh, he dropped it.
Super Bowl in Seattle. He's led his team to another Super Bowl opportunity also in Seattle. His numbers are always terrific, almost always in the Pro Bowl, and all his team does is win. This guy's a natural leader.
Damn it, Russell.
Second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Almost, but not quite.
I'm going for it.
He got 9, fourth down. They run, it's Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Up the middle, it's Williams. Despite the heavy running, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45.
Holding.
Offense.
On the offense?
Quinn Miners, third-round pick in 2021, called for the penalty. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On second down, Wilson forced out to his left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. That's to his running back.
Oh, no.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be able to take it up deep down Broadway. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's taken down right has another first down as this time they get an even 20. No score after one on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Come on,
This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 23. Garoppolo going to change the look here. And now an audible here into something else. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. A heavy rush, and down he goes. Josie Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something.
Touchdown! Michael Mayer. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here's Traymon Smith. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And they run the option here on first and 10. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Here's Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Now it's Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense.
Come on, Jared.
Cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 22 yards there, a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both like. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
That's good. For a Denver Broncos.
Now Wilson on 1st down.
Judy.
Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Throwing is Wilson.
Oh, come
His
on.
throw is incomplete.
Incomplete.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Come on, Denver.
Able to convert here on 4th. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Drew Sanders, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Drew Sanders in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Jacobs going to try the middle. Fights through and now a crease. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to
All right,
football,
guys, it's
everybody.
halftime.
We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We start with a classic matchup in the AFC. Memories of Fouts and Winslow in this one. Miami taking on the LA Chargers. And it's the Chargers who have the lead with that game getting close to halftime. Justin Herbert with a touchdown pass. From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones.
Patriots on Madden NFL 24.
Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Come on, Wilson, jeez. What's the matter with this game?
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh my God.
Here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This is so stupid.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. No, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Timbers.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got him in, complete. And he is going to have the Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. They run it again with Williams. Powering his way forward. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 67 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Well, the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line. Now it's Wilson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on an opening drive in the 2nd half. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time, and it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be taken down
2nd and 3.
41-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the handoff is Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Garoppolo's going to change the play. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Oh, no. Touchdown.
Score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, 35 yards. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Wilson,
14-14.
and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Tremont Smith. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchback's coming out to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys field it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. They'll be looking to get in the end zone again. Had the touchdown, as you see, last drive on 4 carries. And during the break, we were looking at some of the replays from the previous drive. Really good holes created, great space.
Yeah, I like the observation you had there during that break about, okay, they've got to do something to slow down their runners. So is it bringing in more defensive linemen? Is it dropping in extra linebackers? What are you going to do? Personally, I'm going to take my safety and drop him into the box. I'm going to have at least 7 in there until he shows that he can beat me through the air. You got to slow down the running.
I was just going to say, you'll take the exposure in the passing game over the top until you can prove that you can stop the running game.
Sometimes you go cold because you haven't thrown it in a while. Let's see if you can heat up again.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 109 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a 1st down.
Come on, Denver.
To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete into the hands of Myers.
Did he caught that?
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He did
One
caught
thing
that.
I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
A lot of people talk about how difficult it is to play in the high air here in Denver, but one group of folks who most definitely don't mind that, kickers, and that one, CD, a career long.
You're exactly right about that, Brandon, because they envy guys like Matt Prater, Brandon McManus, who have spent their careers here. They get to spend the bulk of their time kicking at altitude, and they absolutely love it. So you get a chance to visit and do it yourself, you feel great about that opportunity.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Flush to his right. Side of midfield at the 45. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing that they're picking up the 1st down. Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go with Williams. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. And we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Jordan Humphrey, 29 yards. And the Broncos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Drew Sanders in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. He's gonna let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Finds Dulcich out left side. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Wilson hit. It's loose.
Oh, no.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete to Adams.
It was
And he'll be
incomplete.
taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. There's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Garoppolo changing the play. Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick-6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick-6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs that better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That's returnable now for Smith. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through
Let's go, Denver.
and start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season and within the division, you knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Broncos, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. I'm Brandon Gunn. I have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.
Alright, what's up, everybody?
This player's development trait. Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with each player's motivation.
Washington versus Denver. Go like, subscribe, and favorite. And tap that notification bell. I'll be making more
Week 2
YouTube videos.
of the National Football League.
Here we go.
And we get to watch Brian Robinson Jr. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Commanders and the Broncos on EA Sports.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good...
Alright guys, I get the ball first. Here we go.
2 teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Taken at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And in the end there as he goes out.
Already.
Return all the way inside the opposite 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Quickly to the air is Wilson.
Oh,
That's going to be knocked
come on,
away
Jared
and
Jr.
incomplete. Still very early in
Seriously?
the season, obviously, CD, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake-bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys
God,
to get a little bit of
come on.
legs, and make sure that they're still afloat when when their starters make it bad.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson.
What?
Incomplete.
How?
The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh, no.
Intercepted. Picked by Kendall.
Damn it.
And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that goes to the goal line if you throw an interception.
Come on, Denver.
But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Randy Gregory, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Howell, he'll look to throw it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 3rd down and 6. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Short throw here to tight end Bates. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 1st down, Howell to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
14, run it.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man, that's Lil Jordan Humphrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down. They go play action now. Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
This is caught.
1st down.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
It's like the 4.
A little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't. Touchdown! His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And it's good.
It's good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After after the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30. The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game.
Ooh, that should have been
understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there.
And the first quarter.
To be the final play of this first quarter. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Second down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short game. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 15.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick.
Williams
He was down.
And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll be at the
Let's see this.
18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Thank you.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at
Alright, let's see this
to make
replay.
sure that they have it right.
Ooh, man, that is close.
Was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the
It did.
video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also...
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Finding Williams on the check down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Broncos are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as he's able to get this up.
First down.
That's what we were hoping to see out of Williams last season before a torn ACL 4 weeks in, growing expectations that he could join the top tier of NFL running backs. That type of upside remains, though, and Denver certainly prepared to help him unlock it as he returns to full strength.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the... Ron Rivera scowling down on the sideline, and he's throwing out the red challenge flag. did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide.
Right there.
And
Watch
I
that
got to say,
replay.
watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a
You got
heck of
it.
a catch because he didn't.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Wilson. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On second down, Williams stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Portion 5.
Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Open man, he completes it to
He
Judy.
got it.
And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's first and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh, Jerry Judy.
Incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero.
Come on.
After the play he just made, a one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Damn it.
But it's incomplete. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up 4th down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, and the pass is caught.
Touchdown.
Jerry Judy. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And you combine a big play with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders back out late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Here's a screen for Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. And Howe will throw it. Dancing to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. On first down, Wilson. In the hands of his receiver, Humphrey. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. first down, the play going for 15 yards.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where you see the final score there. Josh Allen, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting 49ers. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville, see what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Isaiah Pacheco, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. In the first half, the Broncos got some strong play from their veteran quarterback, Russell Wilson. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. These 2 coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. First chance for the Commanders' offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Here's Smith to return it. The 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were winners last week, defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. This will be caught. Judy. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 20.
It's a first down.
And he goes for 30 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. There's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 6.
Anticipating a quick throw there,
2nd and goal
and the
at the
defense
6.
was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it
The
from
4.
the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime.
Guys.
This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gibson with the solid pickup there, and the Commanders love using his ability in a variety of roles. Led the team with almost 1,400 all-purpose yards in 2022. He can run it and catch it out of the backfield.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. This time they'll throw it with Howell. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
And at the
We have played 3
3rd
quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Steps away to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Randy Gregory able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Howell's thrown into the hands of McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
2nd down, Howell now. Forced out to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. And sacked back at the 7. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he's going to go down again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's caught. Touchdown.
He dropped it.
Samuel, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Broncos Broncos are going to get the football. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. They run. It's Williams. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. On the move to his left. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
2-minute warning.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Wilson wants to throw it. Being chased out left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Williams. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and goal. Wilson,
oh my God.
Toward the end zone, but that's
Should I go for it or kick field goal?
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. So here we go now with Howell and the Commanders. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute and a half remaining.
Second goal up to 1.
And now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. Howell to throw. He's got McLaurin. And they work this out past the 25. Here's Howell. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Throwing here, Howell. That's to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete.
This offense can't get it done. They'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
3rd and long, here's Howell. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Well, the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 4th down, Howell, desperation time. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Fabian Moreau, and they take possession of the football and have it at at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
Oh, come on, Jerry Judy. You should have caught
It falls
that.
incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They go play action now. Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Judy with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good,
Alright, guys, we
but
got
at the
9
same time,
seconds.
find a way to keep improving.
Pretty soon I got to go. I'll be
And
back on
this will be
live
a
probably
touchback as that
tomorrow
sails
morning.
over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to
So
roll.
go like,
Where we
subscribe,
stand right now in the
and
4th quarter,
favorite.
this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game,
And you
but
got
the
5 seconds
self-inflicted
left.
wounds, they've had several turnovers.
Keep it
You have to
tuned.
think that's going to be something they're
And
going to
let's get
discuss
this
heavily in the
video
film
out of
session in
these
the coming
guys.
days.
You're absolutely right
We'll
about
see
that,
you
partner,
in the
because
next one.
they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Alright,
Picked
ready,
off by
guys.
Fabian Moreau. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover.
And that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out,
As this
everybody.
ball
Go
game
like,
is
subscribe,
now officially over.
favorite.
So this one will wind
And
up a
let's get
Denver
this.
victory.
A lot
And
of
it was their
these
defense that
stuff
really
like
paved the
button.
way to this
If you
victory
want
as they
more
allowed the one
content,
touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the
Alright,
game,
guys, I gotta go.
shut down the
Peace out,
run,
everybody.
control the airways, right?